Data structure. You may or may not heard of object-oriented programming. It basically is what its name suggests. Everything is an object. It is the process of converting real-life physical or abstract objects into a programming code to which your code will be easier to maintain, adaptable, and reusable. Every object will have properties and methods to alter those properties or interact with other objects. Let's take e-commerce as an example. Shopping cart is one of the objects, and it must have a user ID or maybe a guest ID, items in the shopping cart, total of the shopping cart, discount coupon, and perhaps even an address depending on the needs of your project. It also requires methods such as add item, remove item, add coupon, remove coupon, and so on. There is no general formula in designing a data that fits all scenarios, but here are a few tips. Number 1. Start with real-life examples. This avoids you from falling into programming spiral and produce codes that are absolutely useless in terms of user experience and ultimately wasting your resources. For instance, you could imagine a physical customer traversing to your store. Link that to all the possible scenarios and interactions such as adding item to the cart, removing it from the cart and leaving it 50 miles away from its original place. I don't know why people do that. Checking out, paying, total, discounts, vouchers, the list goes on. Tip number 2. Try to make it as dynamic as possible. This will save you a lot of time in the future for updates and upgrades. For example, a voucher should not only have an expiration date, it also needs a starting date so admins can create them in advance. Tip number 3. Make it module-based. This is a practice of OOP and separation of concern. One module is meant to carry out a predefined set of functions to which you can look into without it being scattered all over the place in your code. For example, voucher is a standalone module that must have its own CRUD. That's all I can say about data structures that employ OOP. In the next video, we will start creating a data structure for products and export it from CRUD.js.